In this video, we'll walk you through the 7 components of an effective YouTube description and show you how to leverage the power of artificial intelligence to streamline the process.
Before we begin with the AI prompt, let's cover the key components of an optimized YouTube description. There are a lot of facets to a YouTube video, more than just the 7 listed here. But because your time is limited, we decided to focus on the top 7 components. Since the bot does the first 5 of the most important components for you, we'll start with giving a demonstration on how to create the YouTube description using the bot. Afterwards, we'll cover chapters and a subscription link. Let's get started. Now that we covered the key components of a YouTube description, you'll be ready to see how you can use AI to streamline the process. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the post in the description, and you can find the URL link by simply scrolling down into the description of the YouTube video and selecting the link. The particular prompt we're going to be using is number 9. This will do much of the work for you. You'll need to copy and paste the prompt. Make sure you just copy the material beneath the line of asterisks, and it terminates just above the line of asterisks. Then you're going to need to enter it into a large language model of your choice. I'm going to choose Llama. How you get to Llama, you'll need a Poe account to do it, or you can sign up for Meta's tools and use it that way. I like to do it in Poe because I like to switch between free large language models that I can use. So to do that, you just need to select More. I have Llama in my favorites here because I use it often. So I'm just going to select that. But if you don't have it here right away, just type in Llama. You'll want to make sure you choose the newest one. So choose one of the 3 models. Choose this one. Enter in the prompt. It's going to think about it for a bit, and then it will understand that it's supposed to operate as a bot designed to give you an optimized YouTube video description. In order for it to successfully do that, it does need a few details from you. It lists 4 things right here. The most important is going to be the sermon script. There are several ways that you can access that. Oftentimes, whatever program you're using to record your sermon or service will have transcript generation. If not, you can use a free tool like this one here. Another way is to upload it into YouTube and not just put a description right away. You can just publish the video with the basic information and title, and then go enter the YouTube link into here and get a description. For example, I'm just going to use this video of Mike here talking about 14 ways to grow church membership. And I'm going to put that in here to get my transcript. It will process for a while, and then I'll get you the full transcript. It's all set. The last way, which is also pretty easy, you will still have to upload the video into YouTube for this. You can just go to the video, go to description. You may have to select read more if your description is long and you already have one. If not, you won't have to scroll too far. Just click show transcript. Now you will have the transcript showing, and you can just copy and paste the whole transcript and put it into the large language model. I like to separate these, so I'm going to put sermon transcript here before I enter that in, and then enter any title or sermon series or CTA links. Now, I don't have a sermon on hand. I'm not a pastor, so I'm not writing these. However, I did design a tool for creating first drafts of them. It helps with ideation, especially if you're blocked on creating a particular topic. First, I'm going to need an outline. I can include the link in the description. I'm going to create a sermon about letting go and letting God. and it gave me a 6-part outline, which is important because I need it in this format for the other tool that I created. And I clicked on the sermon generator here. It will create a full sermon based on an outline. It's asking for the outline in 6 parts. My outliner tool already did that, so I'm just going to enter that in here. It's going to think a bit, and it created the first 500 words for me. The issue with creating something as long as a sermon is that it can only be built in parts. The chat won't do a full 3,000 word sermon in one chat. So this one's designed to build it in parts. I just have to go and get all the parts until it's done. I just keep entering in continue and hit enter. I do this until it's done. And it's all set. Now what I'll need to do is copy this whole thing in another document. Now go into your large language model prompt. It's waiting and ready. Then paste the transcript right here. Then I'm going to also note that for item 2 it requested that I don't have a title. I asked it to create one for me that is compelling. This sermon isn't part of a series, so I'm going to note that. If your sermon is part of a series, just enter the series name and number. And then you want to enter any CTA links for what you want them to do next. I'm going to create a CTA for this video. Let's say my church has meet and greets for newcomers, and we discuss a valuable biblical lesson each week and learn how we can all grow together in fellowship. I'm just going to tell it to push to that. If you have a specific web page, that can be helpful to add in. I don't, so I'm just going to describe what I'm going to push them to. When the time comes for you to paste in your YouTube description, you will want a CTA link. And it's just going to think for a bit. And it created me a complete YouTube description. As always, read through it. Make sure it aligns with your church's voice, your church's unique brand. If you want to just use a bot to do this rather than entering in the prompt, you can do so. How you would do that is just to go to the link to the blog in the description, select Church Sermon YouTube Description Generator, PO, and this is free to use as long as you have a PO account, which is free. It will ask for the details just like Llama did, and you can just enter them in. This one uses Claude Sonnet. I actually liked what it produced a little bit better than what Llama did. Depending on when you prompt it, the results may vary. Sometimes Claude might do better. Sometimes Llama might do better. And sometimes another large language model, such as GPT, may be the better one. It always helps to mix it up every once in a while, see which one works best for you. Now that our YouTube description is ready, I will just need to paste that into YouTube. Go to YouTube, get to your channel, select the icon, and then select YouTube Studio. Then select content. I need to create a new video, so I'm going to click the big create button right here. Upload a video. I need to select a file. I'm just going to select a random video file that I have. It's going to take a minute to load. Then I'm going to need to enter the details in from Llama here. Just going to add some spaces here and some numbered bullets to make it look a little bit better. And now I have my YouTube description mostly covered. The next thing would be to add a thumbnail. If it's part of a sermon series, maybe you want to create it as a playlist. That's up to you. In YouTube, every chapter must start with 0. You can enter your unique section title. I'm just going to use chapter 1, chapter 2. You'll need to use this time code format to make sure it works. I usually like to put table of contents. It allows people to know that they can skip around. And then I'll also add the chapters in the video. The last item that you'll want to do is to get your unique channel subscription link. Go to view your channel. Then add this component right here. And I will put that in the description. Add it to your URL link. And then you have your subscription link for your YouTube channel. So let's test to see if this works. And it asks if you are sure you want to subscribe to Vanco. You just select subscribe. Again, this link is pretty handy because once newcomers subscribe, they will start getting notifications of new videos from your church. The last thing you'll need to do is to put that YouTube subscription link in the description. Here we did it for one of our videos. This covers how to create a YouTube video to maximize its reach while using AI to save yourself some time.
Congratulations! You've just seen how easy it is to generate a first draft using AI. But before you share it with your congregation, take advantage of Vanco's new content editor, designed specifically for churches. This AI tool goes beyond simple grammar checks. It's trained on faith-based content, ensuring your message uses the language your members and guests expect. Get an instant grade on your content's effectiveness, plus receive targeted suggestions for improvement. Take your AI-generated content to the next level. Visit the link in the description to explore Vanco's content editor today.